What kind of party did Sumi have at school today?
She had a cup noodles party at school today.
Right. Why did Sumi forget to put noodles in her bag?
She got up late and he forgot to put her noodles in her bag.
Where did Sumi meet Jiwon?
She met Jiwon at the school gate.
How much money did Sumi borrow from Jiwon?
She lent Sumi 1,000 won.
What did Sumi do with the money she borrowed from Jiwon?
She rushed to a store to buy some cup noodles.
Okay, so she bought
some cup noodles.
Right. When did the cup noodles party start?
4 chairs.
What did Mr. Song do for the students?
Mr. Song poured hot water onto everyone's noodles.
How often did Mr. Song suggest that they should have cup noodles at school?
Once a month.
Once a month, right? He suggested once a month. Why did Mr. Song think it would be better to have cup noodles once a month?
They shouldn't have junk food too often.
Right. Do you like cup noodles?
Yes.
Good. What game did Jiwon play with Mina and Sumi?
They played a game of Jenga.
What was the penalty?
As a penalty, put head down on the desk and everyone slapped his on the back.
How did Mina react to the punishment?
She burst into tears.
Right. Why did Mina cry?
She said she was crying because Jiwon hit her too hard.
Jiwon hit her too hard. Who stopped Jiwon and Mina from arguing?
Sumi.
What did Mina do when she stopped arguing with Jiwon?
Mina leaned on Sumi's shoulder and started crying again.
Right. What did Mina say to Jiwon?
She shouted, Jiwon, I hate you.
What did Jiwon do when she heard Mina shout?
She ignored her and walked away.
How did Jiwon feel then?
She felt all alone in this world.
Right. How had Jiwon felt since the argument with Mina?
She'd been gloomy.
Right. Okay. She had been unhappy and gloomy. What did Jiwon get from Sumi?
She received a surprise note.
She got a note from Sumi. Who wrote the note?
Mina.
What did Mina say in the note?
Sorry, Jiwon, I was wrong. Let's make up.
How did Jiwon feel after reading the note from Mina?
She began to feel bad.
She felt bad. Why?
She should have apologized first.
Right. What did Jiwon write back to Mina?
No, Mina, I was wrong. I'm so sorry.
What did Mr. Song catch Jiwon and Mina doing?
During class, Mr. Song cut them while they were secretly exchanging notes.
Right. What punishment did Jiwon and Mina get?
As a punishment, they had to stand with their arms up.
Why did Mr. Song shout at Jiwon and Mina?
They still couldn't stop laughing.
Right, they didn't stop laughing. Was Jiwon upset with the punishment?
She's so happy to have made up with me.
Right. Okay, let's go to lesson 4. What is the homework?
Homework is to write the story.
What did June write about?
June write about a second race between the hare and the turtle.
Who won the first race?
Turtle had won the race with the hare.
How did the hare feel when the turtle got married, and why?
He was angry because he was still single.
He was still single. Single, not married, right? Okay. Who suggested the second race?
Hare challenged the turtle again.
Right. What did the turtle do when the race started?
Turtle hid behind the tree after crawling a short distance.
Right. Why was the hare stunned at the finish line?
He was stunned to see the turtle already standing there.
Right. He saw that the turtle was already standing there. Who was really at the finish line?
It was the turtle's wife.
How does June feel about the hare and the turtle?
He feels turtle is very clever, but the hare is very foolish. Cup Noodles Party, Saturday, March 27. Sunny. We had a cup noodles party at school today. Mr. Song told everyone to bring some noodles. I got up late and I forgot to put my noodles in my bag. Fortunately, I met Jiwon at the school gates. She lent me 1,000 won. With the money, I rushed to a store to buy some cup noodles. Great! Now I could eat at the party. I'm always happy when I eat delicious food. Finally, fourth parent came. The water was boiling in an electric kettle. Mr. Song poured hot water onto everyone's noodles. Noodles at school are delicious. They taste like heaven. The kids were all so happy, laughing and making a lot of noise. Then the class clown, Bong-soo, shouted, Mr. Song, why am I so happy right now? They're just cup noodles. Do they really taste that good at school? Mr. Song asked. Yes, they are really yummy, Bong-soo replied. Mr. Song, can we have cup noodles every Saturday? Please, 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 I begged. You shouldn't have junk food too often. How about once a month? Mr. Song said. Then all the kids shouted. Yes, it was a really happy day today. Argument with Mina. Thursday, April 1st. Dust storm. Mina, Sumi, and I played a game of Jenga. Mina took out the block and the tower fell down. As a penalty, she put her head down on the desk. Then Sumi and I slapped her on the bed. Ouch, that hurts. She burst into tears. I didn't understand. We play games for fun. You're not supposed to cry when you lose. She said she was crying because I hit her too hard. I hit you too hard? No, that's not true. Yes, you did. You hit me harder than I hit you. We kept on arguing with each other. Then Sumi cut in. Stop it. We're all good friends. Mina leaned on Sumi's shoulder and started crying again. Jiwon, I hate you, she shouted. I ignored her and walked away. Suddenly, I felt all alone in this world. Mina and I had been such good friends. What a horrible day. Making up with Mina. Tuesday, April 6th. Gentle breeze. I've been gloomy since my argument with Mina. I felt very unhappy all last week. Then I received a surprise note. Sumi gave it to me. Sorry, Jiwon, I was wrong. Let's make up. Mina. Perhaps I did hit Mina a bit too hard. I began to feel bad. I should have apologized first. So I immediately wrote back. No, Mina, I was wrong. I'm so sorry. We became good friends again, as if nothing had happened. We played together. We giggled about silly things. During class, Mr. Song caught us while we were secretly exchanging notes. Mr. Song told us to come to the front of the class. As a punishment, we had to stand with our arms up. We still couldn't stop laughing. Mr. Song shouted, "What's so funny? This is a punishment." He almost sent us out of the classroom. I'm so happy to have made up with Mina. The Hall and the Turtle. Thursday, April 8. War. Today's homework is to write a story. I'm going to write about a second race between the hare and the turtle. Here it is. The turtle had won the race with the hare. He was very happy. A few months later, the turtle got married. The hare was angry because he was still single. He challenged the turtle again. Let's have another race. Gosh, again? Okay, it's a deer. They agreed to race again in a week. Why did you accept the challenge? Asked the turtle's wife with a surprised look. How many times are you going to race? Can you give me a hand? I need some help this time, the turtle begged. The big day arrived. The hare and the turtle stood up on the starting line. 1, 2, 3, go! The hare began running at full speed. But the turtle hid behind a tree after crawling a short distance. The hare kept running all the way with all his might. When he arrived at the finish line, however, he was stunned to see the turtle already standing there. The hare didn't recognize who the turtle really was. It was the turtle's wife. As a result of this trick, the turtle won the race again. The turtle is very clever, but the hare is very foolish. He probably wants to run a third race now. I think I'm a really good writer. I hope Mr. Song likes my story.